Can't find a mentor? I'm going to share with you a technique that you can use in that very situation. Welcome, colleagues. I'm George Sloan, Myford University. Recommend you visit us at myforduniversity.com or subscribe to this channel. Give us a like, give us a share. Listen, a lot of people could do very well by finding and using a mentor. The thing is, some people have a hard time doing that. And I'm going to share with you a little technique or a little secret right now that might help you in that situation if you are having trouble or cannot find a suitable mentor for you. What's the secret? Books. That's right, books. But not just the books, not just any books. Here's what I mean by finding mentorship through books. I'll share with you something I've done for years, and I'm currently doing again now because I go through stages and I'm burning through books right now. Um, what I do is I look for a book in a particular topic I'm interested in. And when I find a good author that I connect with, I like their work, I like what I'm seeing in the book, I'm getting a lot out of it. What I will typically do is I will see if they have other books. Think about it for a second. If I like their body of work, I start looking at their other books. Why do I do that? I'm doing that because in a way, while I might not have the ability or access to get them as my mentor, I can get the value and knowledge that they have through their books. There's a number of people where I will read multiple versions of their books. I'll briefly mention Daniel Priestley. I've read 3 of his 5 books. I skimmed the other 2, haven't fully read them yet. Seth Godin, read several of his books. Trying to think who else. Jim Edwards for copywriting. Read several of his books. I've read a couple Dan Kennedy books for copywriting and pricing and sales. The thing is, I don't have access to make these people my mentors, but I can get their knowledge. And what I do when I read their books is I will sometimes think of them and think of how they would approach things, what they would do, what questions they might ask. And it's an informal mentorship because I'm getting all the value and wisdom that they have, but I'm getting it through their books. By the way, if they happen to have videos, I will go there and get them from the videos. If I see that they, do a seminar or workshop, I will sometimes go and sign up for those. So if you are having trouble finding a mentor and you need a way to circumvent that, one good way to do it is looking at the books of certain authors. Once you identify a good one, go and consume all the other ones. And I've done that with a number of people. Jim Collins, I love Good to Great, and I read Great by Choice, and he's got a few others. The bottom line is I have created informal mentors and use those books to help me accomplish that goal. So there's a tip that you can use to get yourself a mentor without formally having them. Is it the perfect way? No, but it is a good way. I hope it helps you. If you're interested in this kind of content and more like it, visit myforduniversity.com, visit this Myford University YouTube channel, and I believe in learning things fast and applying it faster to get the real world results that you're looking for. And I have all sorts of tips, tricks, and techniques that I share on these channels. I'm George Sloan. I want to thank you for joining, and we will see you the next time.